welcome back. So today's video is going to be a little first impressions on this Wet n Wild. I never remember the names even after I've done a whole video on them. I'm just like, oh, what is this? This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow makeup stick in the conceal one. Okay, I'm just done. When I hauled this a couple of videos back, I saw a bunch of people that were curious about it, and I was curious about it too. I wasn't really sure like what it was supposed to be, whether it was a concealer or like a makeup stick. You know, some foundations are in like a stick form. Wasn't sure, but we covered that in this video because I did my research and I read up on it. So don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and don't forget to leave any video suggestions down below and like the video. And without any further ado and rambling, let's just go ahead and get on with the first impressions. Alright, so jumping right in, I'm gonna go ahead and read off a little bit about this little guy. This is obviously from Wet n Wild, and it is the Conceal makeup stick. So this is what it looks like if you haven't seen it. And looking on Wet n Wild's website, it retails for $3.99, which is pretty good. I always love Wet n Wild prices. They're like so affordable. So from my understanding, you can either buy a contour, conceal, blush, or strobe makeup stick. So I didn't know that, but I mean, I feel like I would get the most use out of the conceal stick anyway. So just so you know, there's other options available. I'm just going to go ahead and read a little bit about the description, and it says, this is a portable makeup stick, and you can fit it in your pocket or purse and be camera ready in less time it takes to double tap. It says it's a velvety cream to powder formula, which I'm interested to see if that's true. It says it's ultra blendable on the skin and ease of precision and control, which I feel like is really true with this. Like, you can get right in wherever you want to be. And some claims, it says that it is a multi-use stick that you can use to conceal, highlight, contour, and add a pop of color to the cheeks. It says it's easy to blend, and it's long wearing and crease proof, which I'm interested to see the crease proof as well. So I went ahead and primed my face. I just used this Makeup Revolution Pro Base Aqua Priming Base. I used this in my last video, which was the full face of first impressions from the drugstore. That's like a tongue twister. But if you haven't seen that, it's right up here if you want to click that link. So yeah, that's what I used for my base today. So basically how I'm going to try this out is I'm going to conceal like under my eyes and maybe on these little random blemishes that I have, and just anywhere else I feel like I need a little bit more coverage to see actually how well it covers on its own underneath foundation. And usually I would put concealer on top of foundation, but for this video and to see how well this bad boy works, we're gonna do it the opposite way. And I'm going to blend it out with this L'Oreal Infallible Sponge, which I also used in the last video. Okay, so I'm kind of nervous. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but we shall see. That's what this video is for. Okay, so this went on pretty well. It's very creamy, but I don't know if you could tell, but like my pores are like this big right now. Let me just get up closer just so you can kind of see. Like, you can see my pores right here, but holy crap, you can see my pores right here. That is so ugly. I've never seen my pores look that big before. So let's just hope that it blends out and it doesn't end up looking like that, because that's a little frightening. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this sponge first to see what it looks like. Okay, so far it's blending out pretty well and very easily. I feel like this is spreading really, really nice. Like, it's not just limited to the section that you put it on. Okay, so far I'm really liking it, but I'm really scared to go in on my cheeks because they look so bad, but let's just go in. Let's just do it. Okay, okay, it's working. I feel like I'm overly blending just to make sure that my pores are like gone. So just from this side, I don't know if you can still see the pores, but just the difference is like crazy to me. Like this is all pores and this is normal. And I'm really, really liking this with a blender because I feel like the product is very creamy, and with a brush it might streak just because it is so creamy, but with a blender this is pretty easy to blend, and it actually makes it look really natural. Okay, what do y'all think? I think it looks really good. It looks very natural, and I do look a little shiny. I don't know if that's because of my primer, which that aqua priming base, really good, but it does make you a little dewy. But I really like it. I think it looks really, really natural. My lovely camera just cut off in the middle of me saying things, so I don't know where I left off, but I did put another layer on, just a tiny bit under my eyes and on my chin and my forehead, just to see if it was buildable, and I believe that it is. I honestly, first impressions, I love it. Like, I love it. Especially if you like to do no makeup types of looks. I mean, hello, this is it. I feel like I'm not wearing any makeup. Like I said earlier, I am very dewy, and that could have something to do with the base that I use, but it could be this as well. So if you have oily skin, definitely set this. I'm going to go ahead with the rest of my makeup, and I will be back to show you how everything looks. Hopefully it doesn't crease. If it creases on dry skin like I have, there's a problem, but so far I love this. I feel like it looks so natural, and it looks like, I mean, obviously you can see the places where I didn't put it, but where I did, like in the center of my face, it just looks like just very natural, and that's awesome. Like, it doesn't look cakey. I don't feel like I look like I have makeup on, and that's awesome. That is an A+ in my book. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up with the rest of our makeup, and then I will be back to show you what it looks like after I've caked on everything. Alright, so I'm back, and I have my full face of makeup on, and I just wish makeup could be that fast to where you just take a second and then it's like on your face, and that would just be great, but alas, life is not like that. So let me just quit being weird, and I feel like this looks really, really good on my skin. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. I feel like it looks very natural. Like, it looks just good on my skin, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Looking up close, I feel like it looks really, really good. Still looks very natural. It's not sinking into any fine lines. It's not making my pores pop out like I thought it would. It actually looks really good on the skin. I'm just surprised at how natural it actually looks. So far, for my first impressions, I give this little guy a double thumbs up. I think he is definitely worth the purchase. After all, he is only $3.99. And for my foundation, if you're wondering, I use this L'Oreal True Match Lumi in the shade W12 Porcelain / Light Ivory. I have mixed feelings on this. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'm leaning towards the not liking part of it, but we're just gonna keep trying it and maybe it'll change. And then on my lips, if you're wondering, it is this Maybelline lipstick in the shade 410 Blissful Berry. Alright, well that was it for this little first impressions. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if this is something that you may want to try. I definitely recommend it. And yeah, I think it's just like an overall great product. And as always, please don't forget to subscribe before you leave and like the video, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye y'all.